Yeah, what's up, everybody? Good morning. This is Jose Trujillo, world's greatest living artist, just coming to you here from my art studio. Hey guys, I want to talk to you this morning about something that I believe it's very, very important. Those of you who are have been watching me, have been learning, or simply just I don't know, just being inspired by what I've been sharing. Every morning, I come to you and I do these videos, the short videos that I call Hammer Time. It was actually an idea from an artist, Megan. She coined the phrase "hammer time," and I just want to make this. I just want to make this short, guys, because I know how busy everyone is, and you know I don't want to overextend it. But here's the thing, guys. Whatever you're focusing on, okay, whatever you're focusing on is really what you are going to get. And I know that it's redundant. We all know it. We've heard it. But I think really life is just, it's about reminders. I really do think so. I mean, think about this. When you're going through your day and then all of a sudden you find the photograph of a friend or your child or your parents or whatever, you are reminded of either happiness or some sort of negative, event or whatever. But nevertheless, you're reminded. You're reminded. You weren't thinking about it until you saw it, until you experienced it. You were reminded. This is very much. I believe this is very much life. It's an accumulation of reminders. And what are you remembering? What are you reminding yourself of? What are you focusing on? What are the things that you're looking at and you're telling yourself, oh yeah, I know what that is, or I know how that feels, or oh man, that didn't make me feel so good, or or I love participating here, I love doing that, or whatever. It really is just a reminder, because it's not happening right now. It's not happening right now, and more than likely, it's not going to happen in the future. And if it happened, if it was a negative thing, it didn't happen the way that you imagine in your head. In your head, we always blow it out of proportion. Fear blows everything out of proportion. So the thing is, what are you focusing on? What are you focusing on? What are the things that you're focusing on? Are you focusing on your goals? Are you focusing on I don't know, on the good things that are in your life already? Not even the things that are yet to come, but the things that you already have. Are you focusing on that, or are you focusing on failures? Are you focusing on... I mean, we've all been guilty of this. And I think that this is why it's so important to remind each other, to remind ourselves, look, I know, I get it. You fell off the horse, or I get it, you lost interest, or I don't know, fear crept in, or, or you're going through a challenge or whatever. Totally get it. But if you continue to focus on that, you will only get more feeling of that, and therefore perpetuate the situation. So one of the things that I've been doing is priming myself. Start listening to positive things in the morning, writing my goals down, and just simply focus on the things that I already have. Start with that. Start with the things that you already have, that you're already doing. Focus on the fact that you can, I don't know, you can create artwork. Focus on the fact that you are able to live in a place where there's a roof over your head. Like, focus on those things. I'm not saying to settle for them, but focus on them first. Look at them, focus on them, and see the blessing first. And then now you can see, oh my God, I have all these things, I have all this potential. Now where am I going? And that's the extra step. But at first, I believe it starts with, okay, what do I have first? What do I have? Because what I have, in order to move forward, I need to recognize what I have. In order to move forward, in order to move anywhere, I have to recognize the things that are already good in my life. So anyways, I just wanted to remind you of that. Okay? What are you focusing on? Focus on the right things. Focus on the things that matter. Focus on things that are positive. Focus on the things that you are winning at. So many of us get so intense about a loss or whatever, and we don't focus on our health. We don't focus on the fact that we have health, that we have great health. We don't focus on the fact that we can paint, or we don't focus on the fact that we can influence others, that we have the tools and all the things in the world. I mean, a phone. Just think about it. A phone. If you know how to use this thing, if you make it your point to use this thing, you can reach the world with it. You know, it's really quite remarkable. But if you focus on the lack of, oh man, I don't know how to do blogs, I don't know how to paint, and you start focusing on all the negative stuff, then of course you're gonna get that. You're gonna get all the negative, crap that comes with it. So it doesn't go without saying. I know that we all heard it, but focus on the right things, guys. Focus on the positive and the right things. And I really believe that whatever you focus on, you will breed more of it. And sometimes, guys, we just focus on the wrong things because I believe there's this need to sabotage. There's this need to feel pain, and we don't have to. We can focus on the good things and have this other thing come in through our lives. This new air, this air of possibility. If we focus just on the right things, if we focus on the possibilities, if we focus on the things that we have already, there's like this new wind that comes and pushes our sails. And really, it's always there. I believe it's always there. It's just that we suppress it. We suppress it by thinking about all the crap. We suppress it by thinking about all the just all the negative stuff that either didn't happen, or if it did, it didn't happen the way that you imagine it, or you're just perpetuating it by thinking about something and not really moving forward, not really being able to liberate yourself. And I mean, the whole thing, I believe, is to be, good morning, is to be in a place where it's not just that you enjoy yourself, but that you're at peace, so that you can be enthusiastic about it. I think that the whole idea here is to be at a place where you can play like a child. You can play like a child. But it's very difficult to do it if you are just focusing on again, if you're focusing on negativity, if you're focusing on all the wrong things of the government, if you're focusing on all the wrong things of the market, people don't care about my art, and on and on and on, and none of that is true. None of that is true. It's just they're just perspectives. They're just ideas. They're really just fragmented in your mind. It's not even true. Think about a time when you were so enthusiastic, or if you are right now, think about that, how that makes you feel when you're enthusiastic about the future. Because really, you start out with how you feel right now, right? Man, this is great. I'm able to create my artwork, and on and on. And you start investing energy in that. And what happens is that it starts breeding possibility. Right? It starts breathing possibility. All of a sudden, you start thinking about and imagining and just getting inspired, right? Inspiration comes through work, like Picasso said. You start getting inspired, and you start thinking about the future, and you start thinking about, oh my God, I can open a boutique, or I can, a gallery, or whatever. I can have an art show. I can sell online. I can do this. I can do that. The possibility starts running. But the only reason it started running was because you started focusing on the right things. You focus on the right things. You put in the work, and you start breathing. I mean, if you just focus on the right things, you will inevitably start putting in the work. I really do believe that so many of us are just, it's not that we're lazy, or it's not that we are failures or anything like that, or that we don't do the things that we say we're going to do. I don't really think it's any of that. I think it's the focus. What are you focused on? Where is your mind at? That I sincerely believe that people either win or lose at this game only what goes between your ears. That's really all of it. I don't really think it's anything other than that. It's just that. It's just, you go to your studio and you tell yourself a story, or you go in front of the cameras, you tell yourself a story, and you live that fucking story. And it's sad, It's sad because if the story's sad, you live that story. It's awesome if the story is good, but I guess it's not either sad or good. It's just is what it is, you know. But if you start telling yourself a story of possibility, of gratitude, of oh my God, I got everything actually going in my favor, because you do. You know, if you're watching this, I know you do. Everybody has something going in their favor, has life. The great Rumi said, "Act as if the world is rigged in your favor." The reason why he said he's a wise man, the reason why he said that, it's because he knew that to be true. The message he wanted to serve to people, the message he wanted to share to people was, how can I explain to people that the world is rigged in their favor? That it already is. You know, it's a very esoteric thing. How can I explain to people that the world is trying to help them, that the universe is trying to help them? How can I explain to people? Oh, they won't understand. They're not wise like me, right? That's probably what he thought. I don't know. Without ego. Without ego, he probably said that. They don't understand. So how can I do this? Oh, I'll tell them, act as if it is. It really, if you just pause a little bit, the message was, it really is. He's just trying to convince us by saying, act as if it is. At least act as if it is, if you don't believe it. And so, you know, I really believe that artists have a lot going for them. Everybody does. But I believe especially artists. I believe that there's this negativity around this whole thing about being an artist and being broke and all the stigma around it. And the reality is that it's not like that, guys. I mean, if you really want something, all you gotta do is just focus on it. Just focus on it. If you focus on it, just look at it, think about it, write about it, dream about it. If you just focus on it, you're going to start putting in the action. And if you put in the action and the focus, it's going to start coming out. It's what you're looking at. It's what you're looking at, guys. That's the bottom line. It's what you're looking at. If in your mind you're looking at all the things that discourage you and whatnot, you're going to be getting more of that. It's simple as that. Oh, thank you so much. I really enjoy your motivational messages here. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Girl Upcycled Studio. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I just want to share with you guys what I personally go through, and my life is not perfect, guys. I don't have, you know, all my ducks in a row. I'm shooting from the hip. And sometimes I get lucky, you know. Kelly, all right, I won't forget that. Kelly, thank you. I won't. Sometimes I get lucky, you know. I just shoot, and every now and then I hit something. And what I've noticed is that the more enthusiastic you are, the more you're thinking about, you're focusing, right? You're focusing. This is what Warren Buffett and Bill Gates said. You know, it's what you focus on. It really, that's the thing about success. Picasso said that it was action, and I do believe it's action. But before action is focus. You won't even get to action without focus. You will not even get to action without focus. You know, just focus. Just look at what you want. You start looking at it, and then the creative juices and the things are going to start going like, okay, you know, your own body is going to be like, okay, take action. You know, take action here, and then you'll know where to take action. Yeah, you actually get wise, and this is a little hidden secret that I think most people don't know. People are like, oh my God, I can't wait to read the next book. Look, don't worry about reading the next book. Start taking action. Start taking action. When you start taking action, it actually starts giving you the answers. And it'll give you such wise answers that it's almost like you can write your own book. It'll give you such wise answers. You just got to start taking action. It'll start showing you the way. So anyways, guys, focus, and focus on positive stuff, all right? Take care. Thank you so much, Kelly. I'll talk to you guys soon. I got to get to work, all right? Bye-bye.